Namaste and welcome to another beautiful morning yoga energy flow. Take a comfortable stand, open your chest and take a deep breath. Exhaling through your nose, finding grounding in your inner body, landing in the present moment. Join your hands and give a little prayer to set the intention to create immunity and energy for your state of mind, body, and soul. Start breathing in, looking up. Exhaling, bring this energy from the sun to your heart. Back again to the sun and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. This time you want to create some space in your side of your body. Back to the center and exhale on the other side. Back down. We want to start by coming at the top of your mat. And here we are with a little sun salutation from Ashtanga Yoga. Breathing deeply up with a flat back, exhale down. Cup your hands or cuff the way up with a flat back and then come to your plank position. With the elbows attached to the body, lower down on the exhale in Chaturanga. Breathing deeply up in the upward facing dog and exhale in your downward facing dog with a flat back. Isolate the shoulders, which are contracted from your head hanging loose. And then you can either jump or step into your initial position. Exhale down. Inhale up again and bring the energy into your heart. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in and exhale, falling forward. Ground your hands. Be ready after the way up to come to your plank again. And remind yourself to keep your elbows attached to the body when lowering down in Chaturanga. Inhale up in the upward facing dog with lower back relaxed. Stand back to a downward facing dog. You can always walk your dog to wake up a little bit your calves and your system. And after, you can either jump or step in between your hands. Exhale down again. And then from there, with a flat back, breathe in up. And exhale again to your heart. We're coming to the Surya B. So we start in chair pose. Making sure you're really bending towards the back with your balance. Exhale and come back to the extended version of your legs. Cup your hands, look up and come then. Exhaling into Chaturanga again. Keep the flow of your breath in tune with the movements. Upwards dog, downward dog. From there, rise up your right leg and put it in front, creating a very well grounded warrior one. Feeling your psoas getting really stretched in this very nice morning yoga energy flow. Getting your legs into movement. Lower down with a little vinyasa flow from upward dog to downward facing dog. We're back again with the left leg up. We step in front into a nice warrior as well. So here we are, really focusing on grounding. You can even close your eyes in this position and see if you're able to ground. Lower down again, back into your plank. Lower down into the Chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale up and back, exhaling. Pressing your abdominals to create downward facing dog. Always mind breathing deeply in this position, lowering your heartbeats. And back to the initial position. Exhale down, pressing. And then come back to your Utkatasana, the chair pose. Pressing with the knees to each other to create a second strong energy point. Exhale to your chest. From here, we're going to create a little pyramid pose with the right leg backwards, a very short stand and parallel feet to each other. Coming down for a few breaths with a flat spine to really awaken the hamstrings. Breathing deeply up midway. Lift up to a T with your body, balancing on the left leg into a warrior number 3. Make sure the back leg is active, meaning the foot is with the heel pressing backwards. And then without putting down your foot, you come forward. This is a very nice position for your psoas. Grab your toes and lift up that leg, trying to keep as straightforward as possible. And then you're going to move that right leg towards the right. And without stepping down, it's very nice for balance. Coming to the dancer, grabbing your foot or your ankle from the back and creating a very nice dancer position. Back down to center, just walk your attention away and move on to the other leg. Stepping back with a left and bending down into your very nice pyramid. Just focus on your hamstrings, feeling the release, and breathe into your spaces that you're creating with this position. Let's go into a T of this very powerful balancing warrior 3. Looking down at a gazing point just on the floor in front of you. Try to keep the head in a natural position. We're coming to the front, minding your psoas and your quads. Keep breathing naturally and deeply, and then grab your thumb with your toe with the peace fingers. If you can't do that, you can always bend your leg and take the knee. Important is the balance in this position. Moving now the left leg outwards towards the left. Coming back then to the center. And without removing the foot down, if you manage, you can come then to the dancer position from there. Set yourself some balance, and from there, you're back to center. Let's come to facing each other with a bigger distance of your feet parallel to each other. Interlock your fingers back of your back and just let the arms come wider to the front, releasing the joints of the shoulders, keeping your head really loose, hanging down. Breathing deeply with active legs placed on your hands, and come opening up your chest towards the ceiling, creating a line between the sky and the ground. You're noticing, moving on to the other side, that you're squeezing the shoulders together, so you're really activating any muscle in your back for this very nice twist. Coming back, we're moving to a very nice Galang pose, Malasana. By intersecting the elbows in the inside of your knees and pressing with the hands to each other, you're opening your hips. And then moving forward the hands, you're just reclining, like gently leaning onto your upper arms, just to open the hips a bit more. Very nice. From here, we're sitting down for some further folding forward. We're starting with a classical folding forward with a flat spine, and once you're there, try to keep the back as flat as possible and contract both abdominals and quads. From there, move up. Let's move to the right leg first. And we're going to come to a Marityasana, like a twist of the spine. If you want to lift up the arm and use them to really open up your shoulders as much as possible, creating space in your heart. Doing this very nice opening up. Come to the center and move down into a seated tree, sort of Janu Shirsasana. You're coming down towards the front and you're opening up the right hip at the same time. You can use any prop to put underneath your right knee if you feel like it's very hard to keep a discomforted knee in this position. Let's move back to a little stiff pose, like a little stick to awaken the lower back, looking up for a few breaths. And then sit down again to move on to the other side. So you're gonna fold your left leg and move towards the left. As you can see, I'm trying to keep the shoulders as straight and open-chested as possible. And really feel this twist in every single part of your spine. Coming back, you're pressing down the left folded leg onto the floor and coming folded towards the front, opening up the left hip as much as you can. Look in front with the contracted quads. And slowly, gently walk yourself to sitting position again. The feet are gonna face each other and you try a little Titilibhasana, just a little butterfly, pressing down with the rhythmic movements of your folded legs, just to create more opening in your hips. And then we're gonna walk ourselves to the front with cross leg position so as to really further open your hips. Let's take a bit of a walk. You can do it in installments, very slowly, moving with your breath, and then walking yourself to one side and the other, feeling deeply this opening in your hips and breathing into them from one side and to the other side. Connect yourself to the breath, energize yourself with nice prana. And now that you're there, we're going to do a cat and cow kind of flow for the spine by placing your hands on the cross-leg positioned knees, and when you exhale, you're lowering backwards, loosening your spine. On the inhale, you're coming straight with an open chest and heart. And then from there, you were gonna take energy from the earth, placing it to your heart on the inhale. Exhale, pushing away all the toxins that you don't need anymore. Inhale up, taking energy from the sun and scan through your body on the exhale. Let's do it one more time. From the earth into the heart. Exhale what doesn't serve you anymore. Inhale up, search for the sun and scan this new energy through your body mind. Open up to one side, exhale, creating space. Inhale up and exhale, creating space on the other side. And back to center. We have completed our session. You can sit there in cross-leg position with Jan Mudra, hands and really very loosened head for as long as you can. Thank you so much for participating in this very nice, energizing morning yoga session. Feel free to stay there as long as you want to meditate. I wish you a wonderful day filled with positive energy, and don't forget to subscribe and like to share more of these beautiful things that really make our day rise with sunshine, positive energy, a nice, beautiful energy from this universe. Namaste.